uh, the space here, I tell you, my days will just be going as if maybe nothing is happening. So I just want to appreciate you all. Now, concerning some things that I want to bring up here. You see, our leader said something, and that word, if you look at it, is what is playing out. But before I go into that word that our leader MNK said, there is a quote that says that many are called, but few are chosen. So you can see how it is happening. And our leader made mention of that word, that there are people that are called from their mother's womb into this struggle. That they are called, they have been there. They are, in fact, you know, without a struggle like this, their life cannot be fulfilled. And that is we that are here. So when we see our people, our brothers, behaving the way they are doing, sometimes you begin to, we that understand, we just feel that they are exhibiting their ignorance. Because on the other hand, they cannot give what they don't have. They don't have it in them. That heart of compassion, heart of a freedom fighter is not in them. So you see, they will always behave as if they are alien to what we are crying or talking or shouting about. They will always make sure they see things in a negative way, even when things are happening on their behalf, to make sure that they are free from the bondage of all these animals. You see, I remember where I am here in the zoo when those 8 soldiers were killed, is it not some few days ago? Some of our brothers around me, the way they were screaming, hey, they were just lamenting. Hey, Simon, Simon, if I want to cause problem for us, oh, hey, look at now, they have killed people. Now soldiers will go to that community and begin to kill people. I say, what is wrong with you people? I challenge them. Please, I don't want to hear this nonsense. I said to them, I don't want to hear it. That means you people are not following. People that have been coming to our land to come and rape, come and kill, come and maim, come and destroy housing, properties, livelihood. You are telling me that because just few of them died, we are now lamenting. Trouble, hey, we don't want war, we don't want war, they are bringing war. I say, what kind of people are these? No wonder our leader, sometimes when he's making broadcasts, he began to rain insult and all of these people, he began to call them for who they are, because they are just non-entity. Their brain doesn't work. But on the other hand, when I come to think of it, they are not chosen. They are not chosen for this very. So that's why when some of us are here, and few of us, we are seeing just few, and so many are exhibiting their ignorance. We should just look at it from that angle. That these people, they are not even part of what they are not giving. It is not given to them. That they should chase. There was a time that David was to go to war. I think God told him he should go through different tests, different perimeter of how the kind of people that he will take along, how they will go to the water side, those that will bend down to drink, those that he began to select the few. Some were even sent back. And at the end, there was victory. And that's what we are seeing playing out. Victory is assured because, you know, these multitudes that has exhibited their ignorance and all that, we will just we'll do without them. And at the end, we will get this freedom and they are going to come begging that they are sorry. That is for those that will forgive. And another thing that I want to make mention of here is that you see the zoo was orchestrated for them to be stealing from us over the years. But I remember I watched a video on X here of a man or a brother in Enugu who was making mention of how they deceive our people that coal is no more of use to the world system and all that. But up till now, they are still stealing our coal from Enugu. They are still stealing trucks, truck upon trucks. Where are those trucks passing through that nobody is dictating them? How are they exporting this into China? Nobody knows. And it has been ongoing. You see, the Caucasians, the animals, the Britain, they came to our land, they came and manipulated and gave power to animals that were in the Sahel who have been stealing our resources over the years. They kept us licking us dry. They kept us stealing. They even told the animals who call themselves politicians by giving them peanuts that they should not build a reserve to store our natural gas, not knowing that these people have intention since 1950 something. They have made a plan on how they will use pipe to take our resources from our land, all the way from Warri down to Europe, just to power their life, and we are suffering in abject poverty. Our people dying of all kind of disease, curable diseases, sicknesses that ought not to take life. Our people are dying on a daily basis. No good road, no hospital, no electricity to build companies, industries. Youths are graduating in their numbers. Every year, the zoo keep up producing graduates. Half-baked graduates for that matter. But there is no job being put in place, no industry, no industrialization. And they expect things to move well. Look at their currency have collapsed. 1,000 to $1. $1 was to 1,000 currency of a country. What a shame. What a shame. And yet these people cannot hold up. They cannot own up. They cannot own up and say, yes, we have failed. They kept on managing the mismanagement. They kept on managing their ignorance and their perpetual illiteracy. Playing to the gallery, trying to tell the world that yes, we are giants of, oh my God, giants. Giants my foot. So you see, they have really done a lot of evil to us that we can no longer bear. Any man that is still having that willingness to bear these people atrocity, these people evil, these people madness, and he's still telling me that he has a future, that person is just on waiting for them to come and kill him or her. Take a look at what the minister or chief of defense or whatever put out today, that any community can go on to negotiate. Oh my God, to negotiate with bandits. That is, they have thrown it openly. They are rubbing it to people's eyes that yes, so we are fully, preparing the ground for anything to happen according to their Islamization plans. And yet some people are telling us that we are doing the wrong thing. Some people, even our own people, that are supposed to have woken up by now, they are still in their ignorance, even challenging what we are doing, our PM is doing. Oh Lord. Oh, Mechuko Kikabiama, in his own wisdom and power, may he wake these people up before it's too late for them. But anyway, notwithstanding, whether they like it or not, they'll force into the land of freedom by all means possible. So I just want to drop the mic here. There are a lot of things I just want to drop the mic here that others should speak. Because, every now and then my heart is full of anger against these people. They have done so much harm to us. And nobody can stop us anymore. Whatever it will take, I am ready. We are, in fact, please declare whatever I want to declare. We are ready. Anyhow it go, we will do it. We are just waiting for PM. Let the right time come. Every one of us, all hands will be on deck. And we are going to win this war. This war, we are going to win it. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak. I hear the mic here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, son of God. Thank you so much. And when you hear them say, oh, you're free now to go and negotiate with the terrorists, no. What they are telling you is, we have hands off. We can no longer combat with these people because they have come to take over their land. So you can negotiate on the terms that you will be, the tax that you'll be paying, so that you can coexist with them without them killing you or kidnapping you. So just tell them how much you'll be paying them, either on monthly or annually, for the land as you go to farm, as you go to market and all that, so that they will not kidnap you. But that will not stop them from sending you to IDP because they need the land where you're living right now. But as you're still living with them, you have to be paying tax, residential tax, and all that. The day you stop paying it, the day they'll start killing you again. And even as you're paying it, they'll still be killing other people and say they're not paying enough. Then what are you going back to? You're going back to those days of paymasters, to those days of slave trade, to those days, because these Fulanis are the master of slave trades. That's why they say if they go to any land and they conquer it, they'll first of all build a slave market where they will sell the sons and the daughters of those people they have conquered. Nigeria don't know what is coming to them. They should keep on saying, this one Nigeria. Your eyes should always be on the money that you want to steal until when they will put you rope on your neck and bring you on the market and somebody is pricing you. Somebody will be touching your brokers and saying, this one have a smaller brokers.
No
Just
big rich
I will buy this one 2,000. I will not buy this one.
guy.
If I sell the brokers, it will not be enough for the Chinese people. That's when everything.
Oh my God.
Thank you so
And
much.
and I believe that is why they sent Wanyan whatever I call it, that big stomach for nothing to come and negotiate with our PM now.
They will,
Is in that vein they told him they send him to
they
to
will
come and
bring
begin
out,
to. In fact,
they use
he will
the,
suffer. He will suffer.
they will sit down and they will do their small, their stupid thinking. They thought that they are more smarter than we are. Why he came out, the defense minister came out and said that is so that when you hear that Wanyang is going to negotiate with Simon Eba, that the Biafrans will say, oh, it's an opportunity, it's an open distance, so that you can negotiate with anybody. After all, Wanyang is going to negotiate with Simon Eba. So what is wrong with we negotiating with the terrorists that you have mapped out 100 whopping 100 billion naira and you send to them in another man country so that they will not come and attack you? Why not use 100 billion naira and equip yourself that they will not even come your land, enter your land, let alone attacking you? But you send 100 billion naira to the Fulani outside Nigeria for them not to come and attack you, and they now use that 100 billion naira to equip themselves and come with all manner of sophisticated weapons to kill their people, to kill those that call themselves Nigeria. But if you bring the sophisticated weapon to a land, we'll collect it from you and you will not go back from where you come from. We'll send you from there to Elohim. That is how we do it. Thank you so much, and I welcome each and every one of you. And I want to tell us only 13 persons have shared this space, and I don't know what is going on. Share the space so that more people will come in and hear the gospel. Thank you so much. My brother Chibeze. Is it Chibeze or Go? Which one? Ogugo is not raising his hand.
Yeah, I'm here.
Chibeze
I'm
on
here.
me.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ifeanyi Order. We cannot thank you enough. Of course, we cannot proceed without greeting our great leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, our supreme, our great prime minister, and all our government in exile and in homeland. My dear brother, you know, what our brother just mentioned now about their defense minister, defense garbage. You know, this was exactly the plans of this Ruga they were shouting on Channel TV that time. Ruga, Ruga. Do you know that if these people succeeded in setting up a Ruga, right now, each and every community, if our great leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was not shouting and doing everything humanly possible, even surrounded with all sabo, but he was pushing and trying to find a way for us to get out of that mess. By now, once they wanted to create it in each community. So now you will be negotiating from the 32 idiotic states they created in the Zoological Republic of Animal. Right now, you will be negotiating for your life with the terrorists because here they call it bandits. That is the nickname. You will be negotiating right now. And that brings me to the idiots who want to be the only one. No, they want to be like the shining moons in their community, and the one that capitalize on marrying young girl. If this one gets a little bit older, you get another one. You know, if you answer names, you know, somebody made mention he shared 20,000 to each family. You know, this kind of garbage. If you don't know, this guy has been in the corridor of power for my little research since 1990, is it 93? See, if I'm not making a mistake, 93, this particular guy, if I'm not making a mistake. And if you go to this guy village, you ask yourself, how many companies that can employ people in his villages? Or then you come back to count how many death trap rules in his own village. I'm talking about his village. I'm not talking about his community or local government. His village. How many companies that is clamping on the youth there, like youth are getting the job in where he come from? You know, just to tell you. And on his speech, you will understand something. He's telling you that he was traveling and he was able to meet Boko Haram. And these guys was able to have a nice conversation with him. And they even trying to explain to him that this territory does not belong to Zoological Republic of Animal. But the same guy will be inviting unprofessional lunatics, you know, Sahel people in a terrorist uniform in his own towns and cities with so-called governors and senators, all those monkeys, all these useless bastard idiots, just for them to sustain, they want to sustain that their merchandise called Zoo Nigeria. And you and all you idiot, not me, not our brothers that is here, not our prime minister, not our government in Nigeria, not their family members are part of this merchandise because as on we don't agree on this garbage. You are their merchant. They want to keep it going. That's why they're talking about negotiation because their terrorist squad has failed. From Asari Dokubo to the idiot that is praising God in UK, looking at the beautiful places where there's no pothole with his children. He loves to see his children healthy, putting earpiece on the neck, you know, telling them how you can believe on their useless father, a lunatic that cannot even read out what was written, given to him. Somebody in an interview shaking wheelchair, a chair that is rolling, and you tell me this guy even know his level, and he's a senator. These people want to keep the merchandise going. Why? Because they are all together with the Fulani business company of Boko Haram. They are well recognized. That road he was sitting and talking with the terrorists that are telling him that this place is no more a part of your zoo, which you are senator. You cannot cross there. Your daughter cannot cross there. Your mother cannot cross there. But he being recognized as part of those who the eyes of the zoo in the Biafran territory. He is part of the eye, and that is why he can be is untouchable in that part of the world. And he's talking about negotiation so that they can be even his own colleague. What is the business? What is that business and company that their colleague in the Senate? His colleague was proposing to go and capture. This is what they think. You know, these are bullies. They think that all Biafran child and sons are just so easy to go there and just go there and capture him and bring him back. But they didn't know that there are sons and daughters where they said when the British tell you that they are great Biafrans, they should have been using torch, have been looking for these great ones, which they have been doing for a long time, and they were able to load some of them into their business company called Zoo. The reason why they were coming for negotiation is because they want to keep the merchandise. He wants to be on 1 in his village. He wants to be the only one be recognized. He comes in and go out. He wants to be the one who he just want to be online or from the one that he has right now because he has them uncountable. That is not even my business. But they want to use it to keep our people butchering, round up. That is the reason why you will see somebody want to be a VIP in Dr. Damage's side. He is there telling us how the damage of Monday sit at home have caused it. That free bastard, that idiot. The worst part, I don't even know where these people work. I don't even know who are there, where they're coming out from. I have not seen these faces before.
This idiot, ask this idiot, how many companies do you have in your villages that can employ young people? How many companies? This idiot tell you that he work with food. He want to be the one being given a red carpet. In interview, he will be the one to speak. A lunatic that does not know that his people are in danger species, does not know that his sisters are being butchered in the forest, that does not know that his sister being raped and pregnant and keep hostage. Somebody from Niger or wherever, or Niger or wherever he came from, in their own state. Tell me, which a father or a brother, which a man, when our fathers was our fathers, who discovered the food that we all are eating today. You tell me that when the gods of our land is vibrant and running, that somebody will come and take a lady in our own land and keep her in the same land, rape her, after raping her, the so-called security that's supposed to guide you will get you, say, did we touch you? No. I hope you rape her 3 times, not 6 times. I hope you rape her 6 times, not 12 times. A daughter of the land. And this idiot will go to wherever and come out on the YouTube channel for merchants, that those are looking for money, that are brainless to find something for themselves, for their life, or they are not mentally okay to find a way to invest in their life or to work hard as a man. You want to be talking about a man who have worked his ass off and set up a law firm. He's an athlete. This man is a politician. This man has it all. He has a sleepless night trying to get reasonable brothers and sisters all over the whole world and say, Umunemo, we have to save our people. He keep looking for you. He's looking for those who are lion heart for soldier. He's looking for those who have money to bring. When he made mention of $10,000 some people was ranting. He's looking for money. He was strategizing, plans upon plans, sit at home upon sit at home, putting soldiers in place, putting houses in different parts of the world, putting things in place for convention, setting up chief of staff. One young man, one, and all you have to say is just to come and castigate him, calling names, because you want to keep your merchandise. You want to be the only one that the face shows on the TV. They are so eager to be recognized. They are so eager to make money from the money that belongs to the children. Children, look at them. They are in the outlet in Asaba. Look at where you keep your own goddamn citizens. Just imagine. But when you brought out Boko Haram from their dungeon, you put them on white clothes and trampoline and sit them down. Why? Because they have guns. Why? Because they can take you on and do you whatever and take their current president and open a video and cut off his neck. But we are not doing that because we know what is called mad with the beauty of life. But do not take it for granted, because he cannot keep raping our women and ask them, I hope he didn't rape her 5 times. Can you imagine? Carry a lady, butcher her, and the lap is one side, this thing is one side. Is unbelievable. And what you can do above all is to go and talk about negotiation in the same one Nigeria. You talk about zoological republic in our territory. Our family members want to cultivate. They want to cultivate during the season of cultivate, which your Fulani recruit soldiers will still go and use cows to destroy. They will call us in the diaspora. They want to pay school fees. They will call us. They want to set up they want to buy a bus. They run from Asaba to Aba or to. They will call us. We buy it. You will still collect money from them. They want to eat. They want to celebrate. They want to bury someone. They will call us. But when you come, you carry yourself as a government. Do we want to have a better road in our communities? We contribute and do it. And somebody is telling me that these idiots online, they are normal. They are okay. And some of us have seen this thing, that it couldn't be this way. It shouldn't be this way. Our people deserve a better water instead of where animals are sleeping. When there is a rainy season, only the slippery of these mountains where they go to fetch water to drink. The animal bath in the night, they go there to fetch. They have to put a leaf on this 24th century, and somebody telling me that we are committing a sin to stop those that create our people into such life. If you are out there, you moron, that is having an interview, think. And you wanted to go into politics. You remove Chinedu and put lead because you are choosing to be a slave. You remove Chinedu, they popularly know you as slave. This is all what all of you are doing. Amechi, who knows tomorrow? You take road to me because these are useless, moronic bastards. And you want somebody to listen to you. You are lucky that our soldiers are professionals. When Martin Nandekano was speaking, begging you had a meeting with you in Enugu State, you would look down. There's something I want to tell our people here. Nigeria and their soldiers and their politicians are just bullies. These are non-entity bullies. I'm telling you. Once you march out for them, you see this nonsense country will collapse overnight. And this is what our soldiers are doing. Even our prime minister is much, and governments are more professional. They have given up to Boko Haram because they march them, because these are illiterate, march them toe to toe. What happened? They have their territory. Secretly territory that is existing in the north. But when you come to Biafra, the same our brothers, because you are receiving peanuts. Not that he's not informed. It's in New York or somewhere in the United States. How can you be so dumb ass? But you cannot stop us. That is the bottom line. I salute you all, my brothers and sisters. You cannot. You cannot. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you for that wonderful submission
My
of
brother, if,
you.
Ego, sorry, please, just 1 second.
I'm never going to back down.
Um,
Can you hear
please,
me?
I'm going out. Yes, I'm hearing you, Ego. Please, I just want to tell something. I'm going out now for something. Sorry.
Go ahead.
This is the prince. You see, as we are here discussing, the idiots that want to dialogue with us, they are sending fighter jet in Osmo as I'm talking to you. Go to
Yes,
your jumbo trop, you see it there.
we have seen that. We
So,
have seen that.
yeah,
We are receiving
no
the
problem.
update
I'm going out now. I'll come back later. Thank you.
as well. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. We are not afraid of their fighter jet. They should bring whatever they have on ground. Whenever they come, what will happen to them will happen to them. Thank you so much. Mazi Chibeze, please submit yourself.
Thank you, my brother Ego. You are Ego yourself. Thank you, each and every one, Maze Paul, Maze Ugochukwu, the Son of God Himself. All the first is hiding by the side. Come on in. We want to hear your voice. The Casey, each and every one, like both the one I can remember and the one I can also himself, Maze Christopher, Sister Stella, uh, all the godly men, all the people in the house. I just say, now welcome. I wanted to use this opportunity. I had our brother Ifani, is a very brilliant man that gives us the word of wisdom. You know, the law says, the Bible says, wisdom does not come from east nor west nor south. It's from above. If God gives you wisdom, you have wisdom, and you have to use it. And this time around, we need people with that wisdom to, radicalize our people because we have been brainwashed for a long time. It's a stigma, whether we agree or not. We have been in that dungeon for a long time. So our brain are messed up. Most of the people you see walking around believing in one Nigeria, it's not ordinary. My brethren, I want you people to know, don't beat them so hard because their brain is messed up. They are not where your own brain is right now. You have been free.
It's something you have to thank Chukwu Abiyama. Like I was talking to one of our brothers today, I say, hey, me too. I was one Nigeria before. When I was working with them, if you say anything Biafra, I will even kick you down. I will tell even my soldier, I say, get him, roll him. Then I will be sitting looking when they are doing you frog jump. I will, I will be happy, laughing. You think I know what I was doing? I don't know. But until my brain come to my senses, I cry for myself. Sometimes I will be like this, like I'm depressed because I think about what is going on. I think about what our people going through. You see, my eye has opened. So shall we be, talking to our people, see if we can be able to the eradicate that mentality in their head a little bit. It's not an easy thing. It's a serious thing. Here in our Western world, you will see them. They take them, say, go for psychiatric, go for counseling, go for the. They have all kind of things. Those are the things we are going to face once we get everything set up, and of which Chukwu Kikabiama will make it happen. There are signs that are happening to us, but we don't know what those signs are. It's just like what you guys are talking about, the road that is breaking. Those are signs of demarcation. God is telling us it is time for us to make our boundary. Forget about just look at how the road will just cut into two. That is not, it's not just ordinary. It's a sign of something. So it's time for us to buckle up. All my own energy right now is how are we going to fund our struggle? How are we going to fund it? Those people who knows they has money. It is time for you not to save it. It is time for you to bring it out. Like two or three people can put hands together, say, let's get a mod car. If it is four people, find out how much it is. Then team up, pay for it. We bring it. Then we have it. If we have something we can, you know, our people say the pikin wey im father send thief. Na leg he dey take to break door because it has power, firepower. If you have firepower, you can do whatever you want to do. So I'm just appealing to each and every one of us. It's what we need to, you know, educate our people. Say it is time. This is not time to stay at the corner. This is not the time of stay at the back bench. This is the time everybody have to come out. Whatever you have. If you cannot remember, I maybe many people don't know about that. There are people who have had it. It's not a lie. It is true. During the Civil War, after the Civil War, they asked us to everybody bring out the money he has. They want to change money. What they did, people bring thousands, people bring millions, people bring a lot. No matter how much you bring, all they give is adult £20. That £20 they're giving for a family. It is not every family that receives that money. No, they took everything from us. They destroy everything from us. Why I'm bringing this out is if you are hiding your money, you are not bringing it out for this struggle. You can lose everything. You can lose everything. Not even losing everything, you can even lose your life. So it is time for us to bring out whatever we have to support this struggle. There is no going back. We are going to the finish line. That finish line, you need what is in your pocket. You need that thing you are hiding. You need us to go out there and create awareness. There are people who can support us. We here in diaspora, we opportune that we can be able to, go. Our organization is 501c, so we can solicit. I've been trying to see how I could be able to get our ministers involved in this, Ministry of Information and the Ministry of Finance. I need them to be on board so that we can be able. There are a lot we can do to get charities. The charity can help us to go a long way. When we are doing the charity too, I need those who are capable to do something to put their hands together and get firepower for our people. That's only what me I'm after now. All this and that going on up and down is true for us to say, but deep hand, get something that we can get firepower to our people. We have the men on the ground, but they need your support. They need something so that the Janjaweed army and police or whatever they call them will not be able to come. Why you see Ukraine are still standing today is the whole world are sponsoring them. If nobody sponsor them, if they don't have weapon, they don't have, Russia will crush them in a week. So I want you people to understand that one, that we need funding. That is the bottom line where we are. Thank you, my brother. If I will yield my mic right here. Look like uh, Uh, there are other people who are raising their hands. They want to say something, and I pray that Chukwu Kikabiama will give you guys strength, each and every one of us, that we will be able to finish what we have started. In the name of Chukwu Kikabiama, he say, he say,
He said, our own brother Chibeze. Oh, that was also
Please,
something.
Ego, please. That brother that speak just now, I heard you saying you want to speak with the Minister for Information. Um, I don't know how to get in contact with you or get in touch with you, so we can move on from there. Since you said you have the idea, this is what we are looking for. Anybody that have what we need, we are all working together. Nobody is different. Nobody is more Biafra than the other. That's why you see our prime minister calling on everybody, bring whatever you have to the table and we'll work with that. Unless what you are bringing to the table is not good enough to work with. So if you have ideas, as you said, please, I don't know how we'll do it to get across to you or for you to link up with our information minister. Are you
Thank
there?
you, my brother. Yes, I'm here. Thank you, my brother. This thing you see, I've even go to them in person. Some of them dragging their food. I was in Baltimore. I spoke with our information minister of finance. We spoke, and I DM him. I asked him. He's supposed to get back to me. He
Now,
hasn't get
now,
back to me.
now, listen,
Yeah,
listen, Mazi, my brother, listen. Let us
go
not talk
ahead.
about yesterday. We are talking about now. I am telling you that bring
Okay.
whatever you have to the table. And I don't know, maybe you will call me or I will call you. Let me check up my number and I will call you my number so you can contact me or you drop me
Just
a mess or you drop me a message. Is that okay?
Yeah, just DM me. Once you DM me, I will get back to
I
you right
don't
away.
know. I don't know. I don't even know the person I am speaking with. I don't know how to DM you. I don't think we are friends. I don't think I follow you or you follow me.
Uh,
Unless if Ego
okay.
is following you, it's okay. Is
Yeah,
Ego
Ego is following me. Let me see who is talking now. Is it who?
is me
The
247.
God, the Son of
Ugo.
God.
Ugo
The
You say
minister,
who?
247.
our minister,
Oh,
that's you go.
okay, Minister. Mazugo, I think I follow you. Hold on one second. Let me
Okay,
see.
okay, okay. Let
Yeah, I
us make
follow
it.
you.
Wait, let's make it short. If you don't follow me, since you are following Dago, DM Dago. So from Ego, we will get hooked up.
Okay, I follow you. Check my name and follow me. I'm Maze Chibueze. You see me Chibueze Sonny Anonka. Just
Okay.
follow me and DM me.
Okay,
I
thank you
can
so much.
DM you too. I don't know whether you will see it. Yeah.
Okay, try. Let's see. Thank you.
Okay. All right. You're welcome.
There we go.
Thank you so much, my minister. Thank you. You have the floor if you are ready to speak now. You have the floor, Maz.
Okay. Let me not take too much of our time. I greet you, Ego, for um all the strength, resources, time, everything you are giving. Every now and then, you day here or Warrior Queen or the first or the other one. Honestly, all of you, no legal go the grant on the strength. I don't know. The your title say we are the war. I wonder there was something I just posted from what we saw. You see that they say that this is not even the first time they are making this kind of statement that Nigeria communities are free. Not Nigeria communities. Let's not get that statement clear. Northern communities it should be. So the press don't want to put it north. They just add there Nigeria. So you will understand that if you're a Yoruba man, you don't have right to dialogue with the bandit or the criminal or the terrorists as they are, but they don't baptize and give them bandits anyway. So you know follow. Now for you to understand what we are saying. Eh?
Mazigo, what is bandit? Does Nigeria have bandits? Well, we
No,
need
no,
to call it the actual name, Boko Haram,
but they
the
baptized
terrorists.
it. But listen,
Well,
before we
we can.
used to have, do you know we used to have Fulani terrorists? Where are they today? They
Do,
Well,
have
we
told
do,
you
can.
that they
We
are
have
their
to.
warriors.
don't you know the
We
time
have
they
to be
started this?
stressing it.
Even when Mazen Namdekanu is here, they started cautioning the media houses. We are here
Mm-hmm.
when all these things started happening. When
Mm-hmm.
you come to channel
Yeah.
television to whatever media house they have, the person that is interviewing you will be cautioning you. Don't call it a Fulani terrorist. Just call it bandits or herdsmen. From herdsmen, they
Even that
graduate.
one that have white beards that say they are their warriors, don't fight them. What Gumi, yes. He will tell you in the media, he told Abati, if you even call them bandits, they will come after you. Bandit, yo. He said, don't call them bandits. They are nice people. And the Ruben Abati shut his mouth. But he will be there to tell you, you know that the IPOB is proscribed. They are killing innocent Biafra. They are killing innocent Nigerians, and they are killing police. They are killing armies. That is why they are criminal. They are terrorist organization. They don't see this kind of statement. What I was saying is that let us remember that even the vice president himself, Shetima, said it some time ago. We don't need you, military. We don't need military intervention or police, even common security intervention. We don't need. We have a way of dialoguing with the terrorists. We know how many times have we seen the terror Shetima in a video, not picture, so you don't say it's a Photoshop. In a video, talking, eating, dancing with these terrorists. Iwanya will not see that. Hope Uzodinma, the rest of them, they will not see it. They will only see to kill Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And I saw Olasi again today. He said he went to see Nnamdi Kanu for the second time. And he saw Mazen Uchechi father there. And then I was asking, why is it that Olase cannot tell Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that his the so-called Uchechi father was one of those that went into a meeting with Asani Dokobo, all the politicians in the southeast, and what is his name, Ralph Owazrike, with the DOS ministers, with Uchechi himself. Why is it that nobody is relating all this thing to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? He's only going there to get the information, stop, sit at home. This is the only information they go to get. Nobody has ever gotten information and come out to tell us. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, I want to come out. Nobody is bringing this kind of information. Stop, sit at home. Are you telling me that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu prefers sitting inside there? They are fighting sit at home. They are calling for sit at home as if sit at home is like. Listen, where I am today, there are many Ukrainians all over the streets that are taking jobs from we that are Africans here. That number one priority. You are not priority, just as you see Pope. What is Pope saying? Pope said that I've forgotten what he said. He's I think he's in US or where. He's telling the other countries that are withdrawing. I see that you people are withdrawing, that God is not happy with you. Have you seen Pope or Hope made any statement concerning all these killings, carnage, evil going on in any African country or even in Nigeria? Rather, when they kill good number of those that call themselves priests of Roman Catholic, you will see him pray that their soul will receive, that heaven will receive them. They will get a blessed sacrament, or I don't know how they call it, in paradise. They will have a good rest because they died a faithful death. Has that not shown you that you are not serving the same God with them? That you go to Roman Catholic doesn't mean you are serving the same God with them. They have a different God. That is why they don't care about you. They will only pray for you when they are about to give mass burial. And people are, the voice if I was playing before, he said, the people are poor. The poor people are suffering. The poor people are suffering. The poor people are suffering. You see the foolish people. Why are they poor? Why can't they provide for themselves? Why? Why are they poor? Is it at home the reason why you don't have refinery? Is it at home the reason why somebody, a businessman in Aba, will have to go to another country, Benin Republic, to clear his container? Is it at home the reason why you don't have fuel? Somebody is saying that, I heard somebody saying that dollar is 1,000. It's 1,030 naira now. Today, black market, 1,030 naira. Maybe you sit at home that influenced it. They can never sit down. I have been asking this question. Let somebody, whenever you go to those useless people's space, they will not allow you to talk. I'm only seeking a way to ask a question for them to tell me one good thing they are enjoying in Nigeria as a country. Just one, or only one. If you are a student, tell me what you are enjoying as a student. If you be civil servant, I want to know what you're enjoying as a civil servant. If you're a pensioner, I want to know what you are enjoying. If you are postgraduate, I want to know. If you are a teacher, I want to know. And I am still asking because I know there are some people that are still Nigerians amongst us. So if you have one thing you are enjoying as a Nigerian, I want to know, can't tell me. Yet, you will see people, fools, fighting to keep Nigeria. You see the useless girl in, I never even knew that, that Malam, I be waiting to go call herself, that Mbweki Tigbe is in Nigeria. And she is there fighting against the resurrection of Biafra. And today she wants to run away from. Where is she going to? Nigeria is beautiful. Then stay there and enjoy it. Don't go anywhere. You are fighting to save people that want to get destroyed. They tell you Nigeria is fine. Nigeria is good. All those useless people you see hosting those Twitter spaces is either their father are politicians, or their uncles are politicians, or their mama is Their mama used to be one of those people that would sleep with Obasanjo or top politicians to give them VIP treatment in the country. That's why they're useless in their mouths. Nobody will go to university. Do you know that people sell their properties to send their children to school? You don't know? You don't know that some girls have to sleep with their grandfathers to be able to buy handouts? You don't know. Sit at home is the problem all of a sudden. Very soon, una go dey fight for una life, no be for market again. It will be better for we, make we stand, defend this sit at home wey we get. Make we use this sit at home, get what we are looking for. It's either we get it by sit at home peacefully or we'll get it with war. It depends on us, what we want. Whatever way, we must get this Biafra. We don't start and we don't start them. And we have gone beyond 80%. Before we were at 70. Now we've gone beyond 80%. You can imagine going back from 80% to 0 again, which is impossible. So there is no going back. No going back. We must continue. Anybody that knows whatever he have to bring, whatever he have to give, bring it out. Nobody, we are not excluding anybody. Nobody is more Biafra. Nobody get double Biafra head. No. The same way you be Biafra, that is the same way Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is Biafra. Nobody is working for anybody. The same way I am working for my generation not to see Nigeria or mentality or blood or environment. It's the same way Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is fighting so that there will be nothing like environment, Nigeria environment around his vicinity or his children or his generation to come. So nobody is more Biafra than the other. Join what we are doing now. Join what we are doing now. It's either you join to liberate Biafra or you join to die in the hands of the Fulanese. The choice is yours. We have no other choice but to fight for freedom. Because if you don't fight for freedom, these same people are going to kill you. It will be better you fight for your freedom. You never know the will of God. Who knows? Maybe Biafra is just waiting for you to add up to what we have to liberate us. So instead of you to sit down there and criticize, this one no know how to talk self, they insult people. This one self no know how to carry gun, he can't make noise. This one self no know how to do like a prime minister, he can't do. Come and show us how to do it. We believe in practicality, no be talk. We no be talk on no do. Now talk on do we day. Come, let us liberate ourselves. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazuko, for that. Thank you, Lovers of Freedom. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening. I see Mouthpiece. I see our Biafra Queen. I see Eunice, uh, Mary, Biafra Freedom, see Freedom, Free Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I see all the ladies, every single one of you guys. I appreciate your coming, listening to us. Christopher in the house, our own minister, Mazuko. Thank you for that wonderful submission. All the speakers, including number, Emeka, Paul, Ugochukwu, of course, the Eagle, Ifani. Always a pleasure. I see Warrior Queen. Warrior Queen, you changed it, your profile. See our Warrior Queen. Daberichi, much love from here. Everyone, Olocha, our own Olocha. Good morning, guys. We'll continue. It's another day, another new beginning. It's another Today, the curfew continues. More water, please. I'm waiting to see water, and see who will beg for Jesus. Those that will be calling the name of Jesus. I'm waiting for a lot of things, but I don't want to take you guys' time. I'm here. I'm listening. I've been listening. I woke up early today, and I had to do something, and then I came back, and I had to sleep again. But I was doing sleeping Mulanya, so I was half awake and half sleeping. But hey, Mouthpiece, go ahead. You have the mic. I don't know the sequence, but I'm gonna go Mouthpiece, Paul, Onyeka, and then anybody else that have their hands up. Mouthpiece, go ahead.
Thank you, the first. Can you hear me?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you, our eagle, a wonderful eagle. I hear you well. I thank you, Minister Ugo, and all of you. I don't want to start calling names so that no one will say I missed him or her. Please, I greet each and every one of you, BIAFRANS here. May Chukwu keep blessing you as you always come online, either listening or speaking, to always create this awareness, to keep on giving these people for Twitter. Our gods, the gods of Biafra, and our Biafran angels are giving them water on ground. Then we are giving them water on space. Okay, so I thank you guys. I always doff my cap for you and Eagle, because you two are always on. Thank you. Well, I just want to chip in on what our Minister Ugo said about this sit-at-home thing. You know, I don't know how else. You know, this zoological republic, we understand that if you, that is, you the moment you release Mazen Namdekan, the sit-at-home will stop. How many times do we have to shout it? Everywhere we say release Mazen Namdekan and the sit-at-home will stop. You want us to stop the sit-at-home, yet you want to retain our leader there. I don't know if you're it's because the thing that gives these idiots the impetus to keep on saying to stop the sit-at-home is because we have these stooges, we have those who are benefiting 1 million times from this zoological republic matter. I don't know what is wrong with our people. But you don't say, okay, Nigeria, release this man so that this thing can stop. And they want to negotiate with our prime minister. They want to go to Finland to go and negotiate after placing a bounty on him. So the bounty is no longer working. Even the ones who surround him, who are able to be to get in there, they don't tell him what is going on. All those people who are so close to him are not even the ones who are trying to fight for his release. It is only us. I don't know how else we can, in fact, because we've said all these things we are saying here time and time again. They know quite well that Nigeria can never stand without Igbo Biafra. That zoo is still standing today is because of Igbo Biafra. They know it, and yet they don't. They didn't. When our leader was, saying that, okay, do this, do that, so that we will all be inclusive. Everyone will be included, so that we all have what we need to stay in that country. Yes, they didn't listen to him. Now we say, okay, if you don't want us, let us leave. You still try to fight us. You don't want us, you at the same time you want us. It doesn't work that way. So we have now decided, now that we've decided that we are unshakable in this our pursuit for Biafra restoration, there's no going back. So all I can say is stand tall, stand tall, stand tall, Biafrans. We are going on. Thank you. I yield my mic. And thank you so much, Eagle, for always booking the space, because I tried to book space the other time. They refused. My Twitter husband refused. They didn't give me, they didn't allow me to host the space. So please, I will always come either as a listener, a speaker, or a co-host anytime I have the time. Thank you so much, and may God, the Chukwu of Biafra, always be with us. He say. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Wachineke. Thank you for that wonderful submission. Thank you, everybody. You know, one person cannot do it alone, and we appreciate our listeners and our speakers every day. You guys make it possible. Despite the challenges, despite the attack, we are still here passing the message, and we are not relenting. Paul Ezem, unmute yourself. Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you, everyone. Our protocol of staff. Wow, today is another sad day. They came in again to bomb our people. You know, man, looking at what our sister said, mouthpiece, you see that these people is not that, you know, they don't want us to exist. They want us to be there as their slave. That's just the bottom line. Because Onyendu gave them all the condition. What do? They send the Python dance one, which claim many life of our people. So this is the sign that shows that these people don't want us. Our internal leader did the same thing. You know, he asked for a restructuring, you know, which is a Buri Accord. What do? They brought the genocidal war. So, man, looking at all the indication, they just want the resources in our land. They don't want us. They want us to be their slave, the same way they did to the North. And we said, no, we will not be your slave. What else they have not done to us? They're taking all the resources. They gave us 20 pounds. We still bounce back. You know, when they saw that we bounced back, what do? They use our people as stooges. You know, they started getting our traditional rulers, giving them a staff of office, which is never done in our land before, to use it to control us. You know, that one did not work. Then they opened up the border. They brought in the Fulani terrorists. After they brought them in, they gave them a AK-47. Not only giving them AK-47, 100 billion was issued to them. And also, if we can remember, our PMA made this exposition before, that the Fulani herdsmen that are terrorizing everywhere, all the indigenous people of the land, they did the same thing to British government. So in order for the British government to keep on terrorizing Africa, they make Fulani herdsmen their friends, which was confirmed by Harold Smith, that they look after their friends. So this is exactly what is happening. It's not only the Fulani terrorists that are doing this. You know, the British government are also involved. That was the reason why our leader was kidnapped. In the midst of everything, no country in the world will kidnap their citizens. They will not do anything. But what the British government did, they are still aiding and abetting the same Nigerian government, even docking their.
Paul, you're muted.
So all we need to do, I'm sorry, man. All we need to do is just to pay our taxes to Biafra Republic government in exile, and also to go to www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. This is the only choice we have. We don't have any choice. They push us to the wall. We're already on the ground. If we keep quiet, they will exterminate
our race. So we don't have any choice anymore. It's just to defend ourselves, which is exactly what we are doing. I appreciate our PM. If you look at what is happening today, they are bombing Imo State. And these are the same people that are calling for peace. You are calling for peace, you want to negotiate. Our leader is there. Instead of you to go there to negotiate with our leader, you don't want to negotiate with him. What is the problem? You kidnap our leader. And we said, no, we have to sit at home, do something which is enshrined in a United Nations chapter. You have a freedom of speech. We are doing what we have to do. Civil disobedience is also enshrined here. That's exactly what we are doing to force the terrorist government to do something. So we don't have any other choice to fight back. That's the only option we have. Because it's obvious now, even the United Nations, that they are being bankrolled by the same people that are looting the resources in our land. That was the reason why they could not do anything to be able to release our leader. If when they wrote the Atakia letter to release our leader within 6 months, did they release our leader? The answer is no. So what we are doing is the right way to go. There is nothing else we can do than to forcefully. I leave it here for us to talk. Thank you.
Thank you much, Chineke. We'll continue. Let's go to Mazi Onyeka and then Warrior Queen and Mary. Mazi Onyeka.
Thank you so much. Thank you, the first. Thank you, my grace and senior comrade and my ladies in the house. Greetings to you all. Why are we fighting? What is the reason why we are fighting? What are the reasons? What are the reasons we are fighting to leave the Confederation called Nigeria? We have too many reasons. But one of the major reasons is to save life, to be alive, to die at the time our Creator wants us to die, not to be dying untimely in our own land, in the land of our ancestors. For us to live and become what God wants us to be, to utilize the gift of God gifted to us for our betterment and interest of the global citizen at large. This is one of the reasons we are fighting to leave Nigeria. Not because of marginalization. Marginalization is just minor something. At least since I was born to date, I've never benefited anything from government, despite the government exploiting our land, own land, the land of where I was given back to. The government and their foreign allies exploiting the land, but I've not benefited anything from government. We contribute money to build our primary school, to put electricity, even to dualize the roads. So many things. But one thing we will not allow to anybody to come to this platform to tell us is for us to stop hitting our enemies hard, or somebody who come on social media to speak against our prime minister, to speak against any of us here who are doing something, contributing money to do what the government is supposed to do, contributing money to do what God is supposed to do. What is the do? Are we the one to protect our people? It's not the government, but the government turned to be the killers of the people. That is why we are contributing money to do what the government is supposed to do. And somebody will open his or her mouth, maggot infested mouth, to come and speak against our prime minister, a man who has given everything, who has carried how many loads that 1 million people cannot be able to carry. 1 million people from some villages cannot be able to carry. They cannot be able to carry it. One person carry that load. And our leader, great leader, Master is there also, despite his being in isolatory confinement, being tortured mentally, physically. He is there. He maintained the status quo. Somebody who is with his family, with his own children, his wife will give him a or meponyo, then he's doing everything. Then that person, those people who are fighting for interest and reward, that person will come open his mouth to speak against them. Don't come to this platform to tell us we should stop hitting this kind of people hard again. We don't need that advice. We don't need it. Anybody who cannot know, who call himself adults, and they claim you don't know what is going on now, or you don't know the truth now, that person is deceiving himself. That they claim you don't know the truth now, he's deceiving himself. Anybody see that comes to social media to speak against us, our prime minister, is a bad agent. That person is the enemy. He is enemy, he or she is his enemy. If Leto cannot be doing what he's doing, and he call yourself adult, that you are 20 years up, but can't say that he's not up to 15 years, he's doing what he's doing, then you are inexcusable. And if you are somebody who claims to be a politician or whatever you are in Nigeria, I don't care, after changing your name or doing whatever you are doing, you can answer whatever you like. None of my business. But any nomenclature that is of general interest, general use, like name of village, you don't have the right to come and change it. You can change your name to answer whatever. If you can answer Musa or whatever you like, I don't care. But you are a coward. You don't qualify to speak for the people. When you cannot speak when our people are being killed, you don't say a word. Don't utter a word. When you see now that we are retaliating, we are defending ourselves. Yes, we fight fire for fire, iron to iron. Then you are not calling for dialogue. Well, to me, you are enemy. You are enemy, and every reasonable Biafran to see you as enemy too. Because if you have never spoken when pregnant women are being killed, when they are being burnt alive in their house, when villagers are being burnt alive, burnt, being source of livelihood being destroyed by the so-called securities operatives, so-called security forces, even the ones that come at Bugagu, when they have been running village, killing pregnant women, slashing their stomach, you never speak a word. But now you see that we are defending ourselves, then you can come up to talk, to advise us or to tell us, come for dialogue. We are an enemy. And be warned, never come to this platform again to tell us to stop hitting our enemy hard. We don't want that kind of advice here. We can accept advice, but that advice, we don't want it here. We will hit them hard, harder, because our lives are at stake. Our ancestral land that guarantees the sustainability of our race is at stake. The life of our children and unborn generation is at stake. So we can do, which we have the power to do more than what we are doing. To do it more than 10 times double. Then we do it. That's what we have to be doing now. Don't come and tell us to stop, to take them that Nigeria have changed their mentality. Why did the same Nigeria do not change cancer mentality? Why did not change cancer mentality? When adults who claim to be adults, a father for that matter, who is married and have children, will come and open his mouth to speak against our prime minister. And one, every reasonable person that he has done is because of him, our leader, is being, everything because our leader is being hard today. Because of him that we are still speaking today. Without him, when they kill our leader, even what is it called? Is it that spokesperson of late Buhari imposter? When they kill our leader, they say now that IPOB, their mission is to make sure that IPOB is dead. Because that was the intent. But they forgot that our leader told them that there are millions of Mazin and Ekano. Same way I'm telling you today, there are millions of our Prime Minister Samuel Ekpa. If you think that when you take him out of the way, that then you are bringing more beast that will beastlize you and your cohorts. We are fighting for survival. We are fighting for what belongs to us, to make sure that it is not taken away from us, to defend our lives, to defend our women, our children. That's what we are fighting for. If you want to support us, support us. But if you cannot support us, don't speak against us. Otherwise, the God of creation, all the power of justice all the spiritual justice, all the power of God that is against every enemy will be against you. We will unleash it against you, spiritually, physically, and otherwise. Stay clear. Don't come and give us that useless advice. All we need is to make sure that our land is not conquered, that our people are not in IDP camp. That is our the task rested on our shoulder. How to do it is what we want, not to tell us to stop to use a soft hand against any slave like you, any slave that cannot talk when our people are being killed. But they cannot speak with all the killings in the north, kidnapping, raping. But they were only calling insecurity in the southeast, insecurity. Who is the originator of that insecurity? Who are the originator? Are we the originator? Are we the originator? If you don't know who is the originator, go and investigate properly before you come and talk. Otherwise, keep short. If you ever speak again, or to ask us to take it easy, instead of you to ask us to tell us well done, and more grace to our elbows. If you cannot say that, don't come here to speak. Otherwise, I tell you in Bulanya. I rest my case.
Thank you so much, my brother. Onyeka. Thank you for that wonderful submission. You know, is with the Biafra. Can anyone hear me, please? Can anyone hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Yes, I'm hearing you.
Mouthpiece, I've been sending you something on your distance. Are you not seeing it, or the network is not allowing it?
No, sorry, I'm the one you are sending. You send me a co-host. I'm the one you are sending. Please, not Mouthpiece. I cannot co-host because I don't know what is wrong with my account. I cannot co-host. It's me you are sending, not Mouthpiece. It's me. You cancel it and send before you send to Mouthpiece.
Have to continue. I wanted to say something. Please mute yourself, Onyeka, so that the echo will cease. While you were speaking, there's something I saw our Minister of Information posted, and I began to laugh. 500,000 military-aged men. That's the way they put it. Military-aged men regrouping themselves, preparing in the northern Africa, preparing to invade Europe. Is there on the Jumbotron? 500,000 aged men. If you look at, just take time to study the video, look at all of them, they are from Arab. You will not see any black man there. All of them are from Arab. They are regrouping themselves to do what? To invade Europe. Now it's becoming clear when the commander of the United States Army said that the terrorists want to make Nigeria a safe haven. They already have a safe haven in Nigeria, and they want to build their abode here in Nigeria and gather, because from here they will get all the resources that they need to fund themselves to attack the Western world, to attack US, attack Britain, attack all the European Union. And now 500,000 of them have regrouped themselves to attack Europe. If they attack Europe, it's none of our business. If the letter did not attack, it's none of our business, because Biafra is going. That is why this war that have been brought on us, that Hope Uzodinma sending Technojet to go and bomb his own people in Imo State because 8 terrorist soldiers that came to kidnap our people, rape our mothers, kill our children, that we confronted them and defended our people that they wanted to kill. He sent Ared. Then another person, his counterpart from the northern estrate, is saying that their own people can negotiate with those people that have come to kill them. Negotiate for those that they have been that they have kidnapped. Somebody that is coming from Zamfara State, where thousands of people have been kidnapped a few days back. He's saying, my people, go and gather the money that you get from your farm, and the ones you get from government give you as a loan. Gather it, use it, and settle your debt. Settle those people and get your people back. That's the normal thing to do. We don't need to call army. We don't need to call police. We don't need to call Red. We don't need to call Air Force. We don't need to call civil. All these their civil defense. We don't need to call even ordinary custom of it. We don't need to call any force, even road safety. We don't need to call anybody. Go and negotiate with them. They are human beings like you. Just that the difference is that they are armed. They are terrorists. You are your own terrorism. You don't have certificate yet, but they themselves they have certificate. That's the difference. 500,000 men. He said aged men. So they're not boys. So what they are doing, they know what they are doing. They are not what they're up against. When a military man rose up with arms, said he want to go and do something, he means what he want to go and do, and he knows the consequences. But those themselves that are prepared to go to that place, I know they're not going empty-handed. They're also going with arms and ammunition, built by the same Western world and shipped to them. Do you think that those ammunition that was shipped to Afghanistan, that they're going to fold their arms and watch, that they're not going to make use of it? Maybe some of those arms is what they want to put in a very good use, and we will sit back in Biafra land and watch while they display, while the game is playing. We will fight our own fight here. We are almost at the finish line. We'll be here. The only thing we'll do is anything that is coming will not cross the territory, the boundary of Biafra to come into Biafra land, let alone touching any Biafran. From anywhere, any catapult was shot against Biafra, we'll take it up with those people head on. We have come to survive and not to be killed like animals. Thank you so much, my brother Nyeka, for that wonderful submission. And we have Warrior Queen, we have Mary. I don't know, both of you, I don't know who is the first person, but one of you.
Mary is
Okay,
first.
Mary, please unmute yourself.
Thank you.
Okay. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good, yeah, everything good for now, because you are the ending. We have to wish everyone good, because our leader birthday was yesterday good. We have to, because we know, we're in the nane is not good, but we have to say good, so that what we said, it will come true for him and for us too. Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. And our mentor, Mansi, Nnamdi Kanu, Ogukalo, and our dragon, the fire burning. Thank you, everyone. I hope I no waste you people time. But I know, please, people, you no vex for me, because today now, anywhere I want to go, take to. Please, just have mercy. Understand the way the word won't go to. I won't start with my language. So Ibani song, yeah. Irene song, yeah. Iban mama de, yeah. Yeah. Irene mama de, yeah. Yeah. Okay, is okay.
ukenyene si do Biafra itangiko kero so ukenyene ba ke frefre ko ti songo Biafra edo Igbo ba Igbo speaking Biafra Ebibio speaking Biafra Aaron speaking Biafra yeah yang kembo speaking because anyị rojo ni kom makaramba oki reset Ebibio tangiko Biafra Aaron tangiko Biafra ikom atangiko Biafra ekoi etangiko Biafra kenkango de code cross river and ka itie kai kametogori ekoro mo kena minze ngeko iko ekamio ekese koro mo efuge brutu eki yare set now me novice as I will give you people time waste una small time mbo eki yare set so ekoro mo efuge brutu ami ke means consumti emi antangi ko yemofo uwe me yomi and maybe ubako senkie itie mofo irongo so ege koro mo efuge brutu amma nie iko mo eseketa and me self emi em so konti emi and me sitang iko efuge brutu ororo ese koro roro bereminto ebibio atama ni songo ebibio ntomi anekoro nyini kem yo nyinu ke mbie ke se ko eka nyini tete nyin aro Biafra so nyini ru ke nyino ichenje fokweto rio atoron ato ebibio ato ibocha ato unege ato because unege nyini kiri yongo ke ko de imo nyini kiri yongo ke ko to ira mi ke mindi yongo eboke monie ebo se preru ke nyini kisi ko Biafra e ko de e ke se ko do mo nege u ke de mo roke so anyini roke ru ke nyini roke ondi mbie do se preru min ke yongo ke ake do mbie do go Yoruba e ke se ko Yoruba so apart from mbie do ma abandre do mbie Yoruba anyi do nkanga different and different kind of like bend when kangodo nyoro mbie etangu nege so yineka mbo iki yere se mintanga mi please my people wey no dey hear my language people wey no go hear my language then go explain to you all of us we are one that is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how my people will go understand it's listen nkanga do nkanga me yongo ke because uge nyiro ido ofre we yongo se code government no ntanga ta afre kwa ne komi ntenyini ba ntenyini do mbie bibio ido mbie do efa ido mbie do nkanga do ikom all those sina kwa ibo all those kote nyini da muko nyini do ke edo Biafra speaking all those language because of Fulani he change in his word. It is not mean I'm more young because I'm more don't be a confusion. I don't be a area yibe and I mean he sugi ba ku fen. E mi boy and any kid young si baba. Ebo kibo. Ibo you don't find you know. God forbid bad thing. Ibo keme you don't find frying because you don't need to kake. Nitoeka mbo. Sina mintangi call me. Aro ke mindo komufu. Ibo kenyi roke. Ntenyi ni bagami. Our leader. Aro womasi. Namdi Kalo. Oku Kalo. Ari ba kitenye. Akeba. Anyidon ketuwe. He select you know. You don't want to sue government. Like Britain. Akedi yegedi separate nyen. Akedi yegedi bontomi janyini. Iswa idemyen. Akedi yegedi bontomi. Okay. Example. Kuri nyiniki dogo kid. Isinam. Filibe fion. Akekpa. Amen Biafra flag. Amma ko debo ebon to miken po ibon Fulani. But imagine where Philippe Akekpa eka say that video. Eke mene Biafran flag. Eko fanyi. Efre banga ni tomo. Efre banga because komedi souk of menedo manipulation. Souk of menedo itin tebo. Amma ye metin pomo di jibewo. Kuro mufemeni nyen. Itugo manison. Ado idon nito manison of Biafra. Ni idon nito manison. Ni idogo never Nigeria. Antanga Africa nikono. Etete nyen. Nte prime minister nyen. Di drag onobogo. Kenye video. Kenye video. The finish and the ending. Eka ekese. Pili shongo makpao. Ama eko. South east. Bena Biafra. They use Biafra flag. That made it physical. Ado spiritual. For everybody to see. Whether not true. Whether no panico. Or unsu. Eka ekese. Inyeke buko nye ifne panamo. Kudu skoba. Ifne diagamo. Kudu skoba ya kese. Mi the flag barami. Kini ebo wonto mi Biafra flag. Ya aka kese. Data meke mana. Eke buko. Filibefion. Men suto flag. Keke da ebu amanisongo. Ebibio. Amanisongo. Ebibio speaking Biafra. Ake wanake that etebo mnyeno. Ake manake. Ake wanake kongoro. Yang yiniba ku ima. Yang yiniba. Ke yiniba ga slave ba. Eke se data me ke se sene. Chene kama chintu meseke mene edong. Emene dong ebot. Data eke se man sen yin kitong. So idaka mingi kete nye dobang physically. Enye medido spiritually. Anonyin. So Nnamdi Kanu adi wodi abo yanyin kibantero. And Philippe ade sample no nyen. Keke men flakado adogo red, black, and gold with a sample of David ado nyini believe kano muvese ko ese ka ofo ba se kana wonu mo ke kirongomi. Ka ofo ba se kana wonu mo ke believe ke nkon mo ke even Igbo muvese ko tangmi eboke moido di se moi ka ofo ba se kana Akwa Ibom people. Adefido diso mufetangiko ufo ba se ani efre tie. So na se flag de ke da ebo Philippe say ado red, black, and very, very beautiful gold. Ntang yin si tang gold ado go mufe mara 80. Mufe yemi pa bere me wo wene bon Fulani desert. Mi mufe me di ongo ke ntente tori. Emen go do recent center. Ayero the beautiful pond mo kere wo mi ke we can imagine. Ke rimboro mi. Listen ke the center mufe di ongo mufe do center. Listen the David Star ado ufo ba se mo fomi do weti e ba idaka mi o e ki yele se center ado listen ke the center mufe di ongo ke ba remain the green the black ado go fre wo te wo su government men e wo nyen e menitonyen ina mana ma fre npo e blind me fe use nyen do e bob mo fe nyen and the green ado go the beautiful grand ado mo fe mai wodi flower tongo di flower now butterfly mo fe mara e can anything e some me we di ongo kido si ba butterfly Akwa Ibom ma butterfly can powen. When you see the green and beautiful flower coming out, who can borrow? Mufeji me fun po yangado fanish. Ina mufeda dama. Mufike me can celebrate Philippe or a yuku. Yuku ma happening yo. Be Philippe wodi edibo yang mufe same possible ke rimbromi. Mbong ni teka. Eki yak Fulani. eki yak Fulani, eki yak desert, eki yak mbiedo Britain from far away, far away young able color young that I'm with young okay, change them my story. If we yak more, in ye may go my bong, and my boy friend. That time I'm okay webo. I will young keep off from po. Rami, Masinamdi Kalo worry. Dracono worry. Haribo young in the war kufan. Iki yak ni rai ba. Iki yak kimini a friend po. Uto won't me. Uto woman tangi kono for me. Made young messable. Mboy table me. E cam me. Mboy kia reset. I go pick on me. It a pretty call me no more. Mbo. A send video made on more. Puro mintang atan suong. Don't feed me. Don't feed. Send video me. No video if young ni tomo. Puro suke mintang. Ayi mintang ni kombang mi to nege. Tang ni ko Biafra. Because ammo ke Fulani ke lebo ke frefun po. But mo da ammo ni frefun po. Fe wa lebo jeloso. 7 years ago gibo. Aya bo fe no. Ako connect. Ufe ya dibo ibo wadi mbong boy ki yaka min ko fa iki yak ni sime mufo mbo okay iki ya rese me ko ni sime ko mufe ba antelo no era ke era iro ibo don franyi no ntanga ta fre pani ko do ko mufo Fulani and Britain and mufe medio ngo Kalaba amma ko ntolo Kalaba akero di capital capital state of Nigeria. Eke nam blood sharing of all of eki yakaminka too much. Eka ke nam se mo eke namema. Elibo Calabado the capital. Idaka mi eba mo. Iba ke Ibo lana do mufebo. Ibo de dominato. Ibo na mebu karo. Ibo do mbie do shop. Ini e fref npo kite mufo. Afudo kondiseme. Fulani toko ikam. Asen kesio. Atoko ikam. Anwong. Atoko ikam. Ayi wood. Mufeme kidebo. God forbid to. I cannot do this kind of. God forbid to make any namuton call me. Zangandi and dia uton di diado. You follow the most stupid person. Because I hear wo. Adoko ke kof nomfo. Sinampo. Yafo. Those the slave moon ye kangi ufongfo. Afudo on this me. Ndoko mie na. Kudo se mintanga medonso. Ndoko mie. Men song Ibo. I don't pom moido. I don't the worst things. I don't come podo. Ya min kon god nam de kanu. Nsenke this matter. Eki ya mi won me abomo. Because I mean so come ba mi ya yere sen no mo fonto mi. I would Ibo di bon to mi ti mo bi istem. Even a so even celebration so we friend from Kodo die out. We feel young ke siro tradition mo ba. Friend from ka. Ya mi Ibo. Yaba sene ke dan kanu mo fodo. Na mo fe nam yaba si song yaba senyo afe pong mo fo. Because of the same mo fo. Because of the same this you don't come young because gbedo ke isu ase mi ndo me di on bo me yo awuwan ini nke do to ko ni ki yo ke siba bi da mi ebo ntom ni ke iko ebibio ami nto ndi e ka nyinge te nyine bo ma yo 18 years aka ke yo 20 years ke me yo wuwan aya di on ifio bi da mi awo ma to aketepi iwa ke fot ado go fi ya mi mpongo ya afọ no enye ma yo ndi kikpa afudo go ndiseme era kitende mufekera yirap beko sentanga di ko mufo because iniemi iro mpong. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
we are hearing you. We are
Carry
hearing
Okay.
you.
on, carry on, carry on. Fire on, fire on, fire on.
Okay. So my people, because he's that me, I mean time he call me. So body. I know say you know say we will be one. Some people they hear Calabar language. Some people go hear Igbo language, maybe Igbo speaking language, they are all one. But you can never hear Fulani. And the one where they pay me pass. Anyhow, you will call yourself Nigeria.
Continue your language, please.
Okay. Now for ba abonto mi. Kimo emiro Nigeria. Keme nditang food de. Keme nditang complete Hausa yanko ntororo. Keme nditang Yoruba ado different. But they make nditang Igbo. Ado we can make separate between the Igbo and Calabar. Ya inko na mo ikororo. You know, benyini do ibibio. And amado ani bibio. Yeah, if nyini do nice. Ani ebibio. Ani if. Ebibio nie ado ebibio do ana uyo different aron different kind of thing. And a frebruto aditonto Calabar Ikom Ogoja and a koi all those kind of things. If you want to really separate, really, because ABBO, I join, ye Igbo speaking, listen, those ones they complete understand their language. But if you go to a Frebrutu, in that time they get their language. Go and ask our really speaking honest man if a Frebrutu get their language. And their language, they slice mistake with the comes people. But now you cannot hear all those things. Don't for breathing. Because of breathing. The means also, a guy can make a Frebrutu. Yahuda komufosiba because of breathing. I mean the real Amanisongo Biafra speaking a Frebrutu. Akwa Ibom. I'm a coat that I made away. I completed BBO. Even Igbo, all those things, you know, we they enter, but I never know about how they call them. Fulani breathing. Breathing I know. Because that time I know say now breathing and French. Now what have been they hear that time. And we come they speak now. That time for school. They go tell you say English or Funangulash or because your language now go be your Funangulash and you go speak British. Till now nobody get when are they for Europe, but they're very small. And they speak Dutch, they go deny your language. Even the English una, because then they no get better English. Britain, they revise many English where then they speak. There is some Britain where they call England. You know, go hear their English. May them tell you guys. Usen Emadi. Amoya go boy. I beg more than no vessel. Because our leader, no worry.
Carry on, because you are speaking in a language. Carry on, please.
Make her carry on. Make you people know
Because
this
you are
for
passing
me
message
because
now,
I
that's why
get
I want you
many.
to speak. Speak your language. Speak, pass
Yeah,
message to
I
them.
many a phone sing pedo komufu. Because that in Yedo, that time in Yedo, akedo e kai kammi. Akese na mutom ke Kalado estate. Ammo ya edi eto kitiente mo ekedo eto edi ekodo mo mbio makara mbio Britain. Now Britain, even when I did Europe, then they call them UK. Then they call them yeah call more UK. Yeah call them more mbio makara. That time I can make a call more king and more. I can call more Britain and I can't come Europe here. I can't say now Britain. But they black echo to more black country. ekoro mo UK, ekoro mo British. But that time ekoro mo Kenya mo direct, ekoro mo Britain, ekoro Holland, ekoro Holland, and ekoro Netherlands. Now they turn to Netherlands. Ekoro America, ekoro America scores me. But that time I'm in America, in South America, the black India nyere ambo isi yang aminka itie so far ani nye ke di bo onto mi ke si amindo o ba se sani yong yang iso Britain mu fe ya kopsiba because iniemi ni teka e wadi itie ni fete baba idi yong ebo kimpo mi ro npo ibo amo ni trace amo ni mfna amo ni mpodo eba ntebo medion ukebe ani ukebe ke se kero data mesin ke edo ke yon tomni e mo sen fen ki da idem fo pon tomni ama abu kai fo that is ukemekendi mom e ma edo ke yon to me ga ka me mani mpodo mo nyene fo de bo kai ku ka tu to ni fo do na fo mpo I don't know whether people go hear listen. Who tell for them? And I for mum from the native way. For yamum, able cable who clean everything for your kingdom for. A for mum. And you see happen, a Sioux government and Britain and European and everything, India, wherever that again I'm going to Biafra that time. Nitoy bibio. Mbo. Ukebe nyini no more. Ado Biafra mo kekedekebo. Keke mendi ikemeke ndi wo eyoba awo no ke ikemeke ndi tan ko mbanga Biafra pere mu fefre banga ke firi be fiongo ke kama Biafra asin ke kebe ewo ke woronye idogo ebibi ke woronye idogo Aaron eke woronye idogo ndibo ntomi efre bruto eke woronye idogo unege ese me Biafra eke woronye na Britain and Yoruba iki yare se mintanga miyo Biafra nyine ma kene down because mbie dogo iki yare se mintanga miyo mbie dogo unege etanga Biafra nyine mi mbok mufesi ongide me pong ki yong bona esi ongide me pong ki yong pong because inye yado Biafra yadi on we figure me can stop aye do panico ben pase biri Biafra madi mu fe tongo ndi pante bo kwedi une e tongo ndi we pante bo kedo mu fo fly e tongo shetox e remember ebo ki yong pose mu fe kese nam e yong ebo ki yong pomofo e kese no bo kenyina mu fe pa irogo Biafra irogo nyeno the god of the land ane kambo Biafra isi Nnamdi Kanu. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you. Carry on.
Our Nnamdi Kanu. This is
There are
my
people
own.
raising their hands.
This is the ending.
Thank you.
Our Nnamdi Kanu. Our leader, my leader. The Biafra land, Ebibio land, blessing of the God, the nature. Abasuri Onfien. May God Almighty for heaven. Abasi ebo this song dream boat. This song me. Yenyo. Ada yenye. Abless yenye. Abasi, the God of nature. Let me say this so that everybody will understand me. Please, I beg of you guys, sorry. The God of nature and the God of heaven should bless him. And nature should stand with him. And our dragon, thank you very much. Thank you. The wisdom of God be with him. Thank you very much. See you guys.
Thank you so much, our sister Mary, for that wonderful one. And I hope that our brothers and sisters from Cross River, from Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, they now understand that we are together, that we are one and the same. Thank you so much. And on this note, Warrior
Thank
Queen,
you.
please unmute yourself.
Thank you very much. First of all, Sister Mary, please, we need to talk today. I will call you on Telegram, please. It's really important.
Okay, sister. 50-50.
Yeah, when I finish my submission, I will come and call you. I will call you.
Okay, my darling. Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much. Thank
You are
you.
welcome.
See you then.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everybody. And good night to some of you from wherever you are listening from. I greet all my fellow BIAFRANS all over the world for fighting for your freedom, because we are all here. Me, I cannot come and fight for your freedom. You cannot come and fight for my own. So that is why all of us are here. And God Almighty, Osanogo Dua, He will give us the strength and power to continue and fight in the end till the victory is being seen, because we are already seeing the victory, but the world are not seeing it already, but we are seeing it, and the victory will be exposed, will be revealed to the world very soon. In the mighty name of Jesus, I want to first of all accolade to our leader, Prophet Nnamdi Kanu. Happy birthday once again. A whole month is not enough to celebrate your birthday when we meet in Biafra land. And I greet everybody on this planet, on this space. Igor, thank you for giving me the mic. First of all, I want to explain the meaning, where I get my name from, Sisu. Let me read the post of our Prime Minister. He said, before you attack Simon Ekpa or look down on Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra resistance fighters, and Black Marine, go and Google Sisu. As a Finnish citizen that I am Sisu. The very day I saw this post, I always said it, that our Prime Minister page is my morning devotion. If I wake up in the morning, before I'll carry Bible to read. I dey pray. The Bible will remain for my head. I dey quote am, I will pray. But my morning devotion, when I dey read this time around, is our Prime Minister page. So when I got there, I saw the post. I quickly run, I go Google the film. That instant, I go Google the film. The film never dey, not dey Netflix, not dey any other place. Now only Chinima dey now. I watch the what do they call am? Tita, sorry. I watched the trailer. Trailer, okay. My children, they correct me for English. English not my language. May God punish the English people who create the English. As I watch the trailer, I say, wow, this is really who our Prime Minister is. No time for mercy. We are fighting to the end. So if you have not watched that film, go and watch the trailer, beg. Sisu. It's a Finnish film. So I now make a post. I said, if you want to know, because some people have been asking who is Simon Ekpa, I said, please, if you want to know who is Simon Ekpa, go and Google Sisu. You will know who he is. If you see Sisu, you don't see our Prime Minister. So that is it. And I post one video here. I don't know if many of you have seen it. I think many of you have seen it. But I just come across the video. Somebody they arrested somebody, the zoo. He started confessing. He said now Shinasa one what do they call her? I don't know. Shinasa. That evil Shinasa. Say now he send them. Now they give the order. Now they send them, they go they do evil things. The name of DOS. The CNN did there. Channel, I say CNN, Channel. All the media where they zoo, they did there, they put their mouth for a mouth, they confess. When I saw the video, I said, wow. Who still think he can still fight this cause? Who still think that he want to still fight against we that are fighting for our freedom? This is how the spirit of Biafra we expose and disgrace all of them. After exposing and disgrace them, we will push them to their death, to their place of death. That is what is going to be the end of anybody. Even though not my brother, even though not my sister, they are going to be exposed and disgraced. The way this one is just confessing that it's Shinansa Wanru that sent him, that have been sending them. He mentioned many names there. The main people, he mentioned their name. All the DOS, he was mentioning their name. So they have been working for them. I said, yes. The only mistake we make for there is say, they mentioned the Shinansa Wanru, say na ESN commander. So thank God the person where he post them, he said, point of correction, this is not ESN commander. So make them know that Chinas cannot be ESN commander. Now criminal, they are all criminals. Everybody that is still thinking that this struggle is we that are here that are fighting it. You are wasting time. This morning I was following Home Reju Remedy, the something through Watch TV. That Igbo man that is doing different kind of exposition. I used to follow him live and direct every time he's doing his exposition. If I see the notification, so he was explaining something today. Say wow. So when there is a way he described our prime minister. He said our prime minister is not human. If you think that Simon Ekpa is human, you are wasting your time. He said it's not human. He said the way he calculates everything, the way he thinks, nobody can. Even the people around him, they don't know the way he thinks. Say that is spirit for you, because spirit you cannot detect where spirit is going, where he is. You can only feel it, but you cannot detect. You cannot predict what he will next move. That is how he described our prime minister. I said, wow. When I was watching it, as I did watch, as they describe, I can't send them many arts. Please, you that is still sitting on the fence. Now, those of you that allowed the DOS to deceive you, I'm talking to you that is in Western world, that allowed the DOS to deceive you. Those of you that was blind, because it's only a blind person that will fall for that kind of cheap trick of those people. It's only a blind person. Since you were blind that time, now you have seen that they are the real criminal. It is now time you jump down from the fence that you are sitting and jump to the right path. You don't need to come and say you are new. No, we don't need. Just follow the link. It's everywhere. Go and register in BLT. Every Saturday we have a fundraising. If you can't make it every Saturday, if it is once in a month, anytime you have something, just go for fundraising. If you can't wait for till Saturday, go to that link. Every day you can donate to the ESA. You can pay no amount of money is too small, because all those handwork, all those good things, all those cleansing that is going on in Biafra land, that have started, the cleansing that our BLT just started. No, BLA and a Black Marine and a BF forces. They cannot work with their ordinary hands. Now you know the right people. Now you know you have seen. There is no other proof you can see again that all those group of people, DOS, they are evil. They are evil. If they see you where they follow them, where they say they still be the right people. If they see you, they go even kill you. Then they go kill you, use you to do money. That is DOS for you. Now that you have seen the real truth, then you don't, even a blind man have seen it. A deaf man have heard it. Even a dumb have spoken it that yes, our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is the real freedom fighter, is the one that is taking us